In the heart of Africa, where the sun rises with a golden promise, and the land whispers tales of valor and honor, lies a saga forgotten by many but remembered by the earth itself. This is the story of the warriors of the sun, the African heroes whose legacy burns brighter than the desert suns. Our story begins in the village of Kijiji, where the air is thick with anticipation. Young warriors, draped in the vibrant colors of their tribes, gather for the annual ceremony, the time when boys become men, and men become legends. Under the sacred baobab tree, elders recount tales of bravery. Their voices, like the winds, carry wisdom through the generations. Among these young warriors is Akello, a youth with a heart as fierce as the African sun. Akello stood among his peers, his eyes fixed on Elder Django, the wisest and most respected man in Kijiji. As Django spoke, Akello felt a surge of pride and determination. Today, he would prove himself worthy of the title of warrior. Today, you stand on the threshold of greatness, Elder Django said, his voice commanding and resonant. The spirits of our ancestors watch over you. Remember, a true warrior fights not for glory but for the safety and honor of their people. Akello nodded, his grip tightening on his spear. Beside him, Nia, his closest friend, shared a look of mutual resolve. They had trained together, shared dreams and fears, and now stood ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. Training was grueling, testing not just the body, but the spirit. Spears were thrown with precision, shields were held with unwavering strength. Akello, with sweat and resolve, emerged as a leader among his peers. Every thrust of the spear, every stride across the plains, was a step closer to honor. The bond between the warriors strengthened, forged in the fires of their relentless training. Akello's days were filled with rigorous training. Under the scorching sun, he honed his skills, pushing his body to its limits. Nia was always by his side, matching his every move with her own fierce determination. One day, Akello will be legends. Just like the warriors in Elder Django's stories, Nia painted, but her smile was unwavering. One day, Nia. But first, we must prove ourselves, Akello replied, grinning. As the sun cast its shadows, peace cast its threats. From the depths of the dark forest, a rival tribe emerged, their intentions as murky as the shadows they cast. The threat of war loomed over Kijiji. One evening, as the villagers gathered for the night, a scout rushed into the village, breathless and alarmed. Elder Django, Chief Omori. The rival tribe is mobilizing. They plan to attack Kijiji, the scout announced urgently. Elder Django and Chief Omori exchanged grave looks. The peaceful days of training were over. Now, the true test of their warriors' mettle would begin. The rival tribe, fierce and relentless, sought to claim Kijiji's lands and treasures. The warriors of Kijiji must now defend their home, their heritage, and their very existence. Preparation for battle ensued. Spears were sharpened, shields reinforced. The air was thick with the scent of courage and the silent prayers of loved ones. Akello, now a warrior of the sun, stood ready. Akello and Nia prepared themselves for the coming battle. They received blessings from Elder Django, who placed his hand on their heads, whispering ancient words of protection. May the spirits of our ancestors guide and protect you. Fight with honor, and remember the strength of your people is with you, Elder Django said solemnly. Elders bestowed blessings, ancient words of protection and strength. Akello felt the weight of his ancestors upon his shoulders, a weight that fueled his resolve. The battle was fierce. The clash of spears against shields echoed across the plains. The warriors of the sun, with Akello at the forefront, fought not just for survival, but for honor, for legacy. The rival tribe attacked with a ferocity that shook the ground. But Akello, Nia, and the warriors of Kijiji stood their ground. Their training had prepared them for this moment. Akello's leadership shone as he directed his comrades, using strategy and strength to counter the enemy's onslaught. Hold the line. Remember our training, our ancestors, our home. Akello shouted, his voice unwavering. In the heart of chaos, Akello shone brightest. His bravery inspired his comrades, his skill turned the tide. The sun blazed overhead, a witness to the heroism unfolding below. Nia fought alongside Akello, her movements swift and precise. Together, they formed an unbreakable force, their bond as strong as the spears they wielded. We've got this, Akello. For Kijiji. Nia said determinedly. For Kijiji, and for our future. Akello replied resolutely. As the sun began its descent, so too did the enemies. Victory belonged to Kijiji. The warriors of the sun stood tall, their legacy now etched into the very fabric of the land. The rival tribe retreated, their spirits broken. The villagers of Kijiji erupted in cheers, lifting Akello and Nia high above their heads. The day was theirs, a testament to their bravery and unity. Amid the celebration, Akello was lifted high, a symbol of hope and heroism. The villagers rejoiced, their hearts brimming with pride and relief. The day was theirs, the future brighter than ever. Elder Jengo watched with pride as his teachings bore fruit. Akello and Nia had proven themselves true warriors of the sun. The future is in good hands, Elder Jengo said, smiling. With peace restored, life returned to Kijiji. The sun rose again, casting light on a future secured by the valor of its warriors. The tales of Akello and his comrades were woven into the village's heritage, inspiring future generations. Under the sacred baobab tree, Elder Jengo and other elders shared the story of the battle, ensuring that the bravery of Akello, Nia, and the warriors would never be forgotten. Under the sacred baobab tree, new stories were told. Children listened with wide-eyed wonder, dreams of their own heroism forming in their hearts. The legacy of the warriors of the sun lived on, a beacon of courage and unity. As the children listened, their imaginations took flight. They saw themselves as future warriors, ready to defend their village and uphold the honor of their ancestors. And so, the sun set on another chapter of Kijiji's story. But as the stars emerged, they carried the promise of new dawns, new heroes, and a legacy that never fades. The warriors of the sun remain eternal, their spirit as boundless as the African sky. Thank you for joining us on this journey through time and valor. Remember, heroes are forged in the fires of their deeds, and their stories are the flames that guide us. Until next time, embrace the spirit of the sun, and let your own hero's journey begin.